man. Fuck did I put it? I just had it. I just had it. That's not it. Don't tell me I put it in a drawer. Yes, I did. Oh, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid. Oh, greetings, everybody. Oh, crap, I didn't even know it was recording. Just leave it alone. And I honestly did not know I was recording already. I was looking for my, water. I just put it someplace. Welcome to my nightmare. I had no place to even put this, and I put it in the drawer over here. I got this little table here. You can't see. It's got stuff in it right here. These drawers. Pull out 3 sets of drawers. I mean, 1 set of 3 drawers. And never mind. Holy Toledo. You believe that? I completely ran out of room down here. Completely ran out of room. And upstairs too. Now I don't know what to do. I feel like the old woman in the shoe. Well anyway, it's good to be back. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, these are for my different tripods and stuff. You know, you can get this on Amazon. It's got all the different attachments and adapters that you might need for your tripods and cameras and stuff. So I wanted to do some different angles things around here. So I needed a lot of different adapters for my different cameras that I got. I don't know where to put this because I put this somewhere. I'm going to forget where the hell I put it. I know. I'll put it on top of the... Put it on top of the modem over here. I know that's there. So, man, that water is not that cold either. But I do have a little cooler down here. So, let me pull out something more refreshing. Ah, what's more refreshing than a nice cream soda? Not beer, it's cream soda. So, we had a lot of stuff going on here. My brother-in-law, one of my brother-in-laws that my wife is close to, he's got cancer of the sarcophagus. And he also had other things going on, infections in his foot and then his leg, and they had to amputate that. I don't know if I mentioned this. He's probably got, this might be his last year. Now her other brother just had 2 hip replacements, and now he had an operation. They took a biopsy, something out of his throat. So we don't know what's going on with him. He might have cancer now too. They get that from so much smoking, I guess, but it's so much stuff going on. It's unbelievable. And I got a friend in Michigan, you know, Joker 68. He's got these painful tumors going on, and I don't know how he can survive it, how he does. I don't know. I shouldn't even be talking. I get depressed when I think about it and talk about it, but sometimes you have to a little bit. But, oh, this is something that Gratu did for me. I traded him a copy of Incredible Hulk 102, and he was going to do 3 of these, and I told him just do 2. I should have told him do 3. Maybe I can talk him into doing 1 more. But this is, everybody pronounces the name wrong, including me. We all pronounce it Cthulhu, but it's actually pronounced Kilolu. Kilolu. That's the way Lovecraft described it in one of his letters to a fan in detail. So if you're a stickler for proper pronunciation, like not brand ech, then you should say Kilolu. And this is the other one he did. This is pretty neat, you know. I mean, it's not Frank Frazetta or Al Williamson, of course, but it's something I don't think that I'd be able to do. Maybe if I did it, you know, over a course of several months and traced it and did it real careful, I might be able to do something like this. But he did these in the course of, I think, of a week, 10 days, or 2 weeks. Probably take me 2 years. And then here's the other one. I asked him to do where the Little Shop of Horrors meets, I think his name is Carlisle from Basket Case, Frank Henenlotter. So this is pretty cool. I got these a while ago. I was going to frame them, but the frames are so expensive I couldn't afford them, so I think I'm going to make my own when I get an opportunity. And that'll be good. That'll be cool. So yeah, Grotiola. Which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments below. Put this up here. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. And what else do I got? Comic book price guide. Oh, yeah. Comic book price guide. I've had this for a while, you know. It's got a lot of good information in here, but I don't buy it to look up prices. I mean, you can just go on eBay or my comic shop and take a look at the pricing over there, but it's like an encyclopedia of comic books. It has a lot of information in here, so I don't buy it every year either. Maybe once every 2 years. So I don't think I'll be buying the one that comes out this year. I don't see the point in it because I'm not a speculator or anything like that. Now, let us take a look at some things that I've got that I probably showed a lot of these comic books on Graphic Man. The 4-color fossils. Hey, this Wednesday, January 11th, is the Oh, shit. January 11th, that's my birthday. I completely forgot about my birthday. January 11th, Wednesday, is the 4-color Graphic Man and the 4-color fossils. So I don't know if you've ever visited them on Wednesday night. I'll be on there. I think I'll be on there unless my wife had something planned. Now I don't know because I completely forgot about that. It's my birthday on January 11th. Well, I will be on there. I don't know when exactly or for how long. I should be able to get on there for an hour. Hopefully, you know, in the beginning. I told my wife not to do anything. I don't want to have anything done for my birthday. It's just another year older, you know. When you get my age, you don't care anymore. But I'll leave the link to his channel, Graphic Man's channel, in the description box, and then you can check us all out. We're all on there. We're the fossils because we're so freaking old. I'm the oldest one. Got two Orloffs on there, Jambo, Eric Breen, and Dr. Silver Age. Look at that. Oh, I forgot I got this. Dr. Silver Age and Charlton 66. We got other guys on there. Can't remember them all. Oh, I just got these a while ago. Paulo Costa. We refer to him as the international correspondent, and we get sometimes Spinner Rack Dave is on there, and of course Micah, Graphic Man. Oh, alright, well, let me start showing you this stuff. I showed this on Graphic Man. I'm pretty sure this is a reprint. This is number 17 from, I don't know what year it was. It reprints South Sea Girls from the 1950s. With Matt Baker artwork, and this is in nice condition, this one. Even these are harder to find and somewhat expensive. This is from where am I? Oh, come on. Do I gotta bring out my flying saucer magnifying glass? I feel like Ratu now. No wonder I couldn't. Oh, there it is, 1964. And I think this is from South Sea Girl number 7. But it's 1964 and it's in real nice shape. Very nice shape. And beautiful Matt Baker artwork. I'm happy to have this. Oh, what am I gonna do? I need a box. Now where do I get a box? Gotta find a box around here. God, man, it's crazy. Let me get a box. Where's the box? The hell? I had a box. What did I do with it? Jesus Christ, it's all the way up here. Yeah, man. It's all the way up on the top. Don't know how it got there. Well, I put it there, obviously. Oh, brother. I don't know where to put anything. Another box. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, dear Lord. Ah. What the hell, man? Stuff, I don't even know what the hell's in there. I don't even know what's in these other boxes, but at least I have a box where I can put this stuff that I showed you in. Oh, here's a copy of The Shadow from 1964 from Archie Comics. It's The Shadow number 1. And I'm not sure Shaiwan Khan. Is that his first appearance? The son of Genghis Khan? I don't know. But it is from 1964. Number 1. Then I got some of these to show. Patsy and Hetty. Gals on the Go-Go. Number 110. What a great cover. Look at this. It's got Peter and Gordon. They were on Capitol Records like a lot of the British musicians and bands. Peter and Gordon made an appearance on Batman too, the TV series in 1966. Then we got Elvis Presley, who was making a comeback at that time, and the man from Uncle David McCallum. He played Ilya Kuryakin, and Mia Farrow was a famous actress at the time. It's pretty interesting. Very interesting, I say. I'm going to take it out of the bag. I already have odor-absorbing papers, acid-absorbing papers in here. Oh, look at this. This is so neat. Why am I looking at this and not showing you? Hippie does that a lot, you know? He's looking at the book and he's talking about it, and then he's looking at it and he's telling you all the different things about it, and he never shows the book until 10 minutes later. I'm just kidding. Maybe a minute later or something, I don't know. I keep thinking to myself, show the book, show the book. What are you talking about? Let me see the book. Dream Dust. Oh shit, is that Sean Connery down there? Sure is. Sean Connery, 007, Ilya Kuryakin, well, David McCallum, Ilya Kuryakin, and the Man from Uncle TV series. Cool, very nice. Oh, look at all this stuff. This is a great issue, man. I mean, look at this. It has, is that Peter O'Toole? Peter O'Toole. I think, wasn't Omar Sharif in that movie too? In Lawrence of Arabia. Excuse me, Lawrence of Arabia. Look, there's Sonny and Cher right below him. Next to them are the Beatles. Elvis Presley. Who was that? Elkie Summers. David Jansen, the Man from Uncle, the one-armed man, was always the individual that killed his wife, and he was running from the law because they accused him of it, and he had to find the one-armed man. I remember that. We used to watch that every week. Now, who is she? I can't remember. Is that Mia Farrow? No, is it? Wow, that is Mia Farrow. But that's her. I didn't recognize her with the long hair. Mia Farrow, married to Frank Sinatra. She's Mrs. Frank Sinatra. Oh, she was on Peyton Place. On Peyton Place, eh? Look at that pin-up of Peter and Gordon. Remember that song, The Knight in Rusty Armor? Nobody I know could love me more than you. But they had a lot of great songs. And then Please Lock Me Away. And don't allow the day here inside where I hide. with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. That was written by the Beatles. I forgot who it was. One of them was the married to or was the brother of one of the girls that was going out with one of the Beatles. I can't remember what it was here. Anyway, here it is. Here's David. Oh, I lost it, son of a... This is a pretty good issue here. Look at that. David, wow, what a great time that was for me to live back then in 1966. How old was I? Probably too old, I don't know. I can't even remember how old I was in 1966. You figure it out. In 1962, I was 10. Great cover. This would make a great, great poster. I'm going to try to go to a printer and have him do some high definition posters if he can do it. I know this one guy. And then maybe I can do that and make some money on YouTube and then on eBay, and then reinvest the money in my comic books. There's a 2-volume set of letters that were exchanged between Robert E. Howard and Howard P. Lovecraft, and they're like $30 a piece, so it's like $60 plus the tax or whatever. I haven't been able to even get the money together for that. It's expensive, man, those books. I would love to have that, and I'm gonna just have to wait until I get some dough together. Oh, I got a couple of packages here I can open up. Oh, here, let me show you this. Joker 68 sent me this gift. The Man Who Stopped Laughing, #3. What a great cover. What a great cover. The kids in a... it goes back to, harkens back to Norman Rockwell paintings. But, you know, DC is supposed to be rebooting everything this year. They cancel a lot of the TV shows and movies and stuff like that, and they're going to redo everything, supposedly, and then they come up with a story about the Joker being pregnant, man. I mean, I don't know what the shit that's all about. I don't even think I've seen it. I think it was only a backup story or something. Yeah, it was a backup story, but not in this issue. Pregnant Joker. They want to reboot. What? And then it turns out that he was not really pregnant, not in the normal sense, but he was pregnant somehow because he spit out a real live baby. It was just ridiculous. I don't even know why they would make such a story. For what? Who's writing this anyway? Rosenberg. Or is he the art? No, he's not the artist on this. I don't know. who's the regular writer on this book? I think it's Rosenberg. And I tried to get into. I had another variant. I mean, a regular cover of this, and I tried to get into it. There's a. I just couldn't. Yeah, Rosenberg's the writer. I don't know. Doesn't do anything for me at all. But I do love the cover. I don't know why they do this kind of schmutz. I really don't, and I do mean schmutz. That's Jewish for dirt. It's a Germanic word, actually. Yiddish, but Yiddish is a Germanic language too. Schmutz. I have no idea, I swear to you, I have no idea. It says something comic. I have no idea what this is. I've had stuff laying around here that packages that I haven't even opened yet, and I've been finding them here and there. And this is one of them. So I can't even the package. We're gonna see what the hell's in here. It's been way too long. What's in here? Photo stock. Oh. Okay. Well, it's a comic for sure, I think, or maybe it's a magazine. What? Oh, Western Fighters. Oh, you know, a while ago, I was watching Black Box, Silver and Bronze, Joe, and well, actually, yeah, Black Box. He showed this comic, and he himself found this comic, was inspired to buy this comic from watching Night Tiger. You know, Mike, Night Tiger Comics. He was showing this, and it inspired Joe from Black Box, Silver and Bronze to purchase a copy. And then I was watching one of Joe's video, and then that inspired me to find a copy and buy it because it's got good girl art on the cover. Joe was mentioning something about it being a bondage cover, but it's not. It's not a bondage cover at all because, at least I think he was mentioning something about it. She's just laying there on the railroad track. She ain't tied to the tracks. Those are like Wells Fargo purses or from the bank, you know. And I have no idea, but she must have just fainted, or or maybe somebody punched her or whatever. I don't know, but she's not tied up. No, sir. No, siree, booby. There is no tying up of this lady. I could show you again. It's not in the greatest shape. It's even got a piece missing there. Was that missing? Or did that just come off now? You know, sometimes with these old comics, you got to be so careful because once you take them out of the bag, they could be starting to fall apart. But anyway, there you can see she's not tied at all. I might be mistaken if about Joe saying it was a bondage cover. Maybe he said something else, but my apologies if I'm wrong about that. But here's a thank you from whoever I bought it from. Leon and Jeanette. Alrighty then. Well, that's nice. You gave me a nice thank you. I gotta rebag and board this thing here. Protect it well. Whew. Oh man, so I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a New Year's. Oh, still happens to me after. What the? Holy! Did you see that? It just popped right off. Strange things happen around here. You know, one time, this was years ago, I was showing some stuff and, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry, on the desk, right? So the camera's pointing down on the desk. Let me show you how. Something like this, okay? And I'm moving the stuff around and I'm concentrating on what I got over here. And then suddenly a comic turned all the way around by itself, just moved around like that. It was close to a little stack about like this on the desk, and then the top comic just moved completely around on its own. Now, I didn't see it, mind you. I didn't see it happen, but somebody told me in the comments, and I thought he was full of it. So I went back, you know, after I saw the comment and looked, and sure enough, it went around on its own. It was the weirdest thing, man. Sometimes the weirdest shit happens down here, and I'm not making that up. I can't for the life of me, though, remember what video that was. Damn, it was early on, though. It was maybe, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago. 7 years ago, maybe. I wish I knew, but I'm not going to be able to go through all the videos to find that. But it actually really did happen. So anyway, thank you, Joker68. Thank you, my friend. I hope you get well. Showed you this. Okay, we'll put these in here. Oh, here's something, but I will be having a sip of my cream soda in a minute. Just don't know where the hell to put it. Let me, I got another one here, and I don't know what the heck's in here. I really don't. I wonder what. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, this was kind of weird. I mean, look at how he packaged this. Got one board here, but no board on the other side. That's crazy. And then it's not even taped, so it doesn't fly around. Man, this guy's pretty lucky that Pretty lucky nothing got ruined. I guess I'm lucky too. Okay. Now what the heck is this? Oh, Superboy. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Where's the other ones? I gotta find the other ones now. I know they're in this pile here somewheres. My black light. Oh, more bags. I got a whole bunch of bags. I think they're silver age bags that you have to tape that I wanted to give to Grat too. I found more of them, but I don't know when I'll be seeing him again. Here's some of the Superboys. I think I showed these on Graphic Man, but not on my own channel. Yes, indeed, I must have. So many. Where did I get all these? Holy moly, and Saints Alive. Oh, that's right. I got these at the comic shop. Half the price. And, yes, they were half price. So this was 10, but I paid 5. Now, this should go in a drawer, for crying out loud, before I break it. If it fits, it might not even fit. There it goes. Along with my magnifying glass. I bought it, but it's got that, like a tape tear or something that just goes clean through the text bubble, the word balloon. So I decided, see if I can find another one at a decent price, and I did. I found for $15, man. I got this, which is a much nicer copy. And I thought maybe I can get a copy of this word balloon, kinda. Just temporarily get it on there somehow. So that's my going to be my reader copy. This is the first appearance of the Insect Queen. Is it? B-Boy. No, wait a minute. This is the first appearance of B-Boy. B-Boy. Oh, B-Boy. Oh, good God. What is the first appearance of... I'm pretty sure I have the first appearance of the insect. Lana Lang is the Insect Queen. I don't think this is her first appearance. No, that's not her first appearance, but I do have it somewhere. Anyway, here is Superboy number... oh, man. They're not careful when they put these in the bags, man. They're taking... See what they did here? Look at that. Right up there. Because they're not careful when they put it back in the bag. And then they damage it. This is Superboy number 132. Boy, he's all... This costume was all ripped to shreds. Oh, yeah, this is classic. From, that's just 1965, 66. I'm always off by a year. 1966. I was going to say 66. Look at these ads. For the models. Oh, man, I used to build these models like crazy. Every week I was building a model car or some other kind of model kit. These are weird bags that you put them in, but they're nice bags. The other one. Here's Superboy number 137. Pretty nice shape. I got all three of these. I didn't even mention the price. I was about to for 15 plus shipping. Mystery of the Mighty Might. Now, I love these comics because I know they're not in the regular continuity of stuff, but you know, they were just fun for me. I liked them better than Superman when I was reading these in the mid-60s because they were just fun reads. This and Lois Lane. I think I was the only guy, the only kid that was actually reading Lois Lane. 167. $114. Well, this is a cool cover. $158. $160. I think this is Neil Adams. Got this. Look at this crease coming across. But hey, those could be lasers coming from a ship that's off the cover somewhere, you know. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a crease there. 168. Another Neil Adams, I believe. They're booting him out of town again. That's because you're a weirdo. Running with wolves. I gotta ask Dr. Silverage if he's got all the go-go checks. He's been trying to collect every comic that DC put out with the checkerboard banner going across the top, which is commonly referred to as go-go checks. I wonder if he ever completed that. Gotta ask him that. Maybe I'll ask him that if he shows up on Wednesday night, this Wednesday, on the 4-Color Fossil show. Again, I'll leave the link in the description box. Here's 153. Now, as I'm recording this is Tuesday night, late Tuesday. It's almost midnight here, man. Shit. So I probably won't even get this up. No, Monday. I'm sorry, it's Monday. Wait, that's an hour ahead. So it's not 10 minutes to midnight, it's 10 minutes to 11. So I'll probably be uploading this tomorrow in the Tuesday morning. This video will be up. 148. $149. $145. I wonder what she's looking at in the mirror. I wonder what she sees in the mirror. I guess I'll have to read that to find out. That's what the comics are for. 123. Isn't it lovely? Oh, I love Superboy. He's turned into kind of a hide monster. Dr. Jekyll. You can see the number on there yourself. I don't have to tell you. I showed these already on Graphic Man, but so if anybody that from the Four Color Fossils has already seen these, they probably are tuning out. $144. And there's a lot of stuff here. I got all these things. I got stuff from yeah. Got these issue. What is this? Oh, empty. Nothing in the bag. More Patsy and heavy wood. Did I put that in here? Yeah, I did. What a thing keeping together, can maybe I'll show these at a later date. It's already getting late, man. I mean, it's, what is this? Oh, this is, finally got the stuff from Warrant. Those schmucks. Took so long to send me this, man. I mean, like, over 2 weeks. But they sent me a little extra thing there. Looks like a poster. From Warrant Publishing. Let's, oh man, they got ruined again. You know what the I cannot buy nothing from them anymore. I didn't even look at this now. I see it, how ruined it is. Because they don't pack it well. Every time, I mean, look at this. Look at the corners there. Every single one of these books right here are ruined. I don't know if you can see it. There. See that? Try to show you the front of it. It looks pretty difficult. There you can see it. The corners are ruined, man. Shit. They package it like unbelievable. I mean, I didn't even see that. Of course, I didn't really take them out, but that's what I was afraid of, you know? You get corner damage, you know, just put it in a mailing envelope with no protection whatsoever. They don't give a crap. And got ruined. So now I gotta fight with them. And I don't, when did I get these? When did I? But at any rate, let me show you the. This is number 11. Kind of a terrible company, man. In a way, the shipping is just awful. And they're using the name Warrant, an obvious ripoff from Warren Publishing. Vampirus Carmilla, number 10. These were some of the ones that I was missing from my collection. Vampirus Carmilla, number 8. There's the damage. It's a beautiful cover, but man. And then this is the latest one, number 13. I believe it's the latest one, number 13. The price is now $6.99. This one arrived safely. And this one arrived safely, number 12. Obviously inspired by Vampirella. And the name Carmilla, they take that from Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu, who was an Irish writer, who wrote a story in 1871 or 72. It was called about the Vampirus Carmilla. So they stole that too. Almost like they have no originality, man. I mean, that's cool that they sent me this, but you know, even this is ruined. Oh, look at that. It's all ruined. I appreciate they sent me a poster, you know, but yeah, that was Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu. And I know that sounds kind of French, Le Fanu. He was Irish. He wrote that it was a short novel called Carmilla. She was a vampire, a lesbian vampire, as a matter of fact. And I think I have, you know what? I think I have the book back here. Let me put these in here. That's what I got the box for. Whoa. I'm going to have to put the box like this. What was that? So that they don't move around. Yeah, let me show you that real fast. Put these in here. I'll show those in the next video. Ow, ow, ow. Should be around here somewhere. What the hell? Can't find anything around here. It's a miracle. Find anything around here. Oh yes. Raw air. Hello. Hello, Ma. Hello, Pa. What was that? How did I do that? Oh. Back up there where you belong. Maybe I better not. Might fall down again. How the hell did I do that? Probably too big. Okay, well, I guess I'll put it sideways. You guys couldn't even see what I was doing up there. Oh, so, I think, I don't know if I showed you, this is Rod Serling's Night Gallery After Hours tour. It's got all the episodes and talks about it. It's a companion to the Night Gallery. I'm glad to have this. Then, of course, if you love the Twilight Zone, you can't be without this book, man. The Twilight Zone Companion. They're all my favorite episodes. I marked them, you know. Walking Distance was 1959, and then the next one was Willoughby. To Stop at Willoughby, and that was 1960, and then Static, 1961. Kick the Can, 1962. And this is, I think, one of my all-time favorites here from the Twilight Zone is The Incredible World. No, but this is Frisbee, Hocus Pocus Frisbee. But my favorite episode, probably of all time, is The Incredible World of Horace Ford. He's a toy maker who constantly is nostalgic for his what he believes was his idyllic childhood, and then he ends up finding out that it wasn't in a very peculiar Twilight Zone fashion. finds out it wasn't as idyllic as he thought it was. So this is a great book. But anyway, this is here, Carmilla. What did I say? It's 1872, and she was referred to in here as the Vampiress, the Vampire Carmilla, and that's where they got the name from. Sheridan Le Fanu. In a dark glass, in a glass darkly, if you enjoy horror stories like I do, gothic, classic horror stories, and this is an essential read by this author. This volume also has the Carmilla story in here. So you might want to check this. I think you can get it on Amazon. Sheridan Le Fanu. And I'm pretty sure it has Carmilla in here. Yes, it does. And I don't know if I show these. This is H.P. Lovecraft. All the Kilolu mythos and tales. And these are the Lovecraft tales of horror. It's nicely bound in leather. I got this at Barnes & Noble. Very nice. And this is what everybody refers to as Cthulhu. I think Cthulhu sounds better than Kilolu. That's how you pronounce it, Kilolu. With a slight guttural sound on the Kilolu. Boy, but I tell you, I wish I had those 2 volumes of letters between Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard. But it'll have to wait until I get... give me that battle. I have to wait until I got 1 bill left to pay off, and then everything won't have to worry about that anymore. Then I can save some money and, you know, maybe sell some things and buy what I want, what I would like to have in my collection. It's water. I always try to drink water when I'm drinking soda pop. Well, anyway, that does that. That does it. Oh shit! Unbelievable. I can't wait till my wife and I, sell the other building that's like a white elephant to me. You know, it's a 2-flat that we run out, and got a basement apartment I don't rent. And I'm gonna have to try to sell it, and then concentrate on where we're gonna move and sell this house. We need a bigger house, you know, or at least a house with either she wants to get like a ranch style home, but it's gonna have to be big, really big, in order to have all the space that we need. I want to get 2 levels at least, and maybe a basement. But it's hard to find anything, you know. Especially where we want to move to. I've been looking around there, but by the time, it doesn't even make sense to look now, because by the time we're ready, maybe in a year, those houses won't even be there anymore. But anyway, definitely need a much bigger house to house all of this, and I'm gonna downsize. But even with downsizing, I still need a bigger house, man. I need at least, I don't know. I think I can probably do real good with 3,000 square feet, but I might even be able to get away with 2,500 square feet of space, but who knows? All right, so yeah, tune in January 11th. Totally forgot. January 11th, this Wednesday, January 11th, 7 p.m. Central Time, the Graphic Man, and I'll leave the description. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description, so you can check it out if you like. And we'll see you in the next one. Till then, live long, be well.